I think we have a blank screen. Let's try and get this so that it's not a blank screen anymore. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, Preston, can you say something?
Good morning.
Awesome. Okay, give me 1 second. We are still calibrating this. For everyone just joining us, we are live on YouTube. This is kind of unexpected, unscheduled. This was originally supposed to be on the Matrix Inception YouTube channel, but we had a little bit of technical difficulties on that front, so we decided to switch over here. So we're still getting it set up. Bear with us as we try and get this set up over here. All right, let's do this. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Here we go. Okay, so we've got a few people on the call today. Sky, we've got Preston McCauley, we've got myself, and we might have Levi joining us. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can get this out in just a moment. Okay. Oh, Sky, I think we're hearing a little bit of an echo from your end, but it might only happen if we're all being silent. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send out a link. Looks like we've got 5 live viewers on here so far. Again, for everyone just joining us, this is an unscheduled live stream on my channel, but we're gonna wing it and make it work. Sky and Preston, I just sent you a link, and you guys are actually live. So Preston, if you look at the link, you'll probably see yourself on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out the link right now.
Okay, great. That's fantastic. Okay. So what we're going to be doing here is in just 40 minutes, Microsoft in Barcelona at the Mobile World Congress is going to be announcing what is widely expected to be the HoloLens 2. And so you'll see over here what Sky has done. Sky from Matrix Inception. Sky, do you want to say hello to everyone?
Oh yeah, sure. Can you pass to that screen? Hold on.
Yep.
Hi, I'm here.
So as you can see here, we are doing something that is quite interesting. I think we're going to call it a mixed reality broadcast, a mixed reality live stream broadcast. So Sky is broadcasting in mixed reality. You can see him and his virtual avatar there. We've got a virtual screen in Sky's office. That is the web browser of the Mobile World Congress Barcelona live announcement. So not yet live over there. And Preston, are we also going to have anything from AltSpace VR, or are we going to not do that this time around?
Still working on it here in a minute.
Sounds great. Sounds great. We might have some connectivity issues here and there, but no problem. We'll deal with technical difficulties as they come. Oh, we got a little bit of echo again. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and disconnect from one of these calls. There we go. Popped off of there, so it's only...
I'm gonna turn down the volume on my end.
Okay, that sounds good, Sky. All right, Preston and Sky, do you guys, maybe Preston first and then Sky second, do you want to quickly give an introduction to yourself? Tell us about what your role has been in the augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality, XR landscape.
Sure.
Both, recently and maybe even going far back into the past. And yeah, we've got some time, so go ahead let viewers know, what you've been doing in the industry and kind of what your role is?
Sure. Well, I'm Preston McCauley. I'm a UX designer by trade, but I've been working in the augmented and mixed reality space, not just the HoloLens, but kind of across the whole spectrum now for many years. I've been working with Sky and Sean. We kind of met each other. We met each other through the developer channel, believe it or not. So been welcomed into the developer group. As you know, a lot of this stuff is very bleeding edge, so there's a lot of challenges that are going to arise from working with design and development and trying to mix that together. So kind of what you're seeing there, if you look on the matrix screen over there on Sky's screen, is some of the stuff that we've been working on in the background to kind of blend these different medium types together. So we'll continue to revise this, but this is kind of a first kind of beta run of this that I think of. There's a lot of other secrets kind of going on in the background there, but excited to kind of see what happens today with the HoloLens announcement here shortly. And then I'm going to pass this over to Sky while I'm trying to get the alt space up and running.
Thanks, Preston.
All right, Sky, you got a little bit of echo, but I think we can manage it, so go for it.
So guys, welcome to the Matrix Inception Studio. We have been working on this kind of remote communication app for a while now. As you can see, I can move my head around, I can nod or shake. But this is, I guess, what Sean, Preston, and I have envisioned to be the future of communication with HoloLens and other devices such as iPhone and Android.
That sounds great. So Sky,
so enjoy.
Yeah, Sky, can you tell us a little bit about what the users are seeing? So I imagine, well, first of all, I apologize for the echo. There's definitely a heavy echo on your end, Sky, especially when you talk. But if you want to tell, do you want to give the user, the viewers, a little bit of an idea of what they're seeing on your end? As far we see the screen, it says Microsoft at MWC 19 Barcelona. We've got a little globe there with a HoloLens on it. It looks like we've got a kind of like a virtual avatar on the side there.
So Sean, what do you think of the leaked photos yesterday?
Oh man. Looks like I am on mute and I've been talking this whole time.
Really?
Yeah. I was before we go into the leaked photos, I was wondering if maybe Sky, you could tell people a little bit about what they're seeing here on the screen.
Sure. Whoa. Okay, this is a bit. Sure. Just give me a second.
It looks like we're seeing a globe with the HoloLens on it.
We used, I guess we achieved a cross-platform display here. I actually set this scene up with my HoloLens, and as you can see, the scene has some spatial mapping in it. It has this virtual screen, which is allowing remote users to do a virtual screen share inside. And on the left, as you can see there, there is actually a virtual avatar also sitting down on the chair. And by the way, outside is really white because it's snow. Welcome to Canada. So this whole scene right now is basically being recorded using a spectator view on iPhone, and then it's transmitted or live streamed to you guys.
That's fantastic, Sky. Yeah, this is great. So we've got kind of a really interesting mixed reality. So it's funny because we're not just live streaming our faces, right, from a webcam, but we're live streaming mixed reality. So what you're looking at are essentially virtual holograms in Sky's office, and we're watching his virtual screen. You see a virtual avatar there wearing a virtual HoloLens. So this really is kind of like Inception, right? It's a world within a world within a world. Awesome. I think this is great, Sky. I think what you've done here is fantastic. So Sky, you asked me about the leaked photos, the leaked HoloLens photos. I think that is some, we saw some crazy stuff there. It's interesting because I've been looking at comments on Slack, on Twitter, on Reddit, some initial reactions to the leaked photos. And I would say the reactions have been, in general, what I would consider mixed reactions. Would you agree with that, Sky or Preston?
I agree. It's not all positive right now, for sure.
I'm gonna see if I can pull
some people are really
up.
happy about the way it looks. I, for one, with skinnier or smaller, something that I can fit in a lady's purse, because without that, I don't really see wide adoption from the consumer level. But maybe that's not what they're targeting at for the second generation.
Yeah. So you feel that okay, so let me show an example of a picture that was leaked over here. Okay, so this is an example. There's actually been a few pictures. Let's see if I can show a few. So I'm showing here a few pictures of some of the leaked photos from online. These are showing what the HoloLens 2 might look like. So Sky, you were saying that this is a little bit bigger than you were expecting it to be for the second generation?
Yeah, that's correct. I was hoping it would be a bit smaller. But obviously they had to balance everything, right? I think Alex Kipman said there's the comfort, the cost, and the experience itself, how immersive it is. And they had to balance all three factors. I can see why they did what they did.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Oh, by the way, Arjun just joined us. So say hello to the number one HoloLens fan here. Oh, Ron is on too. Hey, Ron, how's it going? Good to see you. Ron, man, Ron's in Preston's neighborhood, right? Awesome. Well, it's good.
Hey, can you all hear me out there?
Yeah, I can hear you, Preston.
All right, I'm still getting set up for streaming alt space, but I'm actually in the Pimax right now, so I've got high resolution video inside of VR. So talk about multi-dimensional.
Ooh. Now, I see your screen, Preston, is completely black. Is that what we should be seeing right now?
Yeah, still working on it.
Awesome. Okay. Oh, we're getting some comments from the chat saying that the video is great and the sound is great. Arjun, the number one HoloLens fan, says, I'm having trouble with you. My network, don't bother with me for now. Sorry about that, Arjun. Arjun is listening in from India, so I expect that, network might be spotty where you are, but that sounds good. But overall, we heard from Bob saying that the video is great, sound is good. So Sky and Preston, I think we're in pretty good shape. So Preston, do you want to tell our viewers what is AltSpace VR for people who might not know what that is, and what you're trying to set up right now, and what the event is on AltSpace?
Sure. So AltSpace is another VR platform, primarily probably one of the most highly used platforms every single day. So they're doing a lot of the HoloLens developers and such are getting together kind of in virtual reality to watch the preview of the HoloLens as well. So it should be a lot of fun. So providing I can get this working here in a few minutes, I'll have it up and I'll have my screen share up.
That sounds fantastic. That sounds fantastic. So Sky, tell me a little bit. So we were talking about the leaked photos being a little bit bigger than you were expecting. I think that there was actually some hints in those photos as well. One of the photos showed a picture of a lady kind of holding up her finger. Let me see if I can bring it up here. And she was actually reaching out and physically touching a button that was in front of her. So I think that, if that photo, I don't know how much we can read into these leaked photos, but if these are accurate, then I would say that means two things. One is that the hand is completely occluded, which means the holograms are not always on top of the hand like they are in HoloLens 1. And also that you can use your fingers to directly touch holograms, whereas if anyone's tried the first HoloLens, you know that you can't actually do that. You have to gaze with your head, and then you do an air tap gesture to interact with stuff. You can't actually reach out and physically press buttons with your fingers. Well, what do you think about that, Sky? Do you think that photo? Do you think we can read into that photo, or do you think that's something that's just an artist's rendition?
Oh, yeah, that's a lot to read into. Actually, yeah, I was thinking it might have just been air tap, but I would love to be pleasantly surprised. The other thing, though, is, as you said, the occlusion. I can't imagine the occlusion to be that accurate, Sean. Exactly following the contour of the human body. That is actually, if they achieve that, that would be like fantastic and super amazing.
Well, we can hope, right?
Yeah.
So what do you all think about having this event at MWC at Barcelona? Does that give you any kind of idea what's going on, or that seems like an odd place, don't you think?
Well, okay, so I would say that I consider augmented reality glasses to be the eventual replacement of mobile phones. So eventually I see a future in which we walk around wearing augmented reality glasses and we don't have a rectangular object in our pockets. That said, if the form factor that was released in the leaked photos is the true form factor of the HoloLens 2, then it's still a little bit too big to replace the phone and just wear out in public, I would say. But I think it's very interesting regardless, that they're holding this event at Mobile World Congress, because Mobile World Congress, the idea is, hey, this is where mobile phones are released in general, right? So I think it's sending out a message saying that, hey, this is going to replace the mobile phone. I mean, what do you guys think?
Yeah,
I could definitely see that
in there. You're right, Sean.
Yeah, it's certainly interesting for sure. Microsoft's typical pattern has been to release and announce these types of devices at their own events. So we've had kind of the annual October New York City Microsoft Devices event, or something at Build, or some sort of specific Microsoft event. Usually they don't announce big things at CES or Mobile World Congress like this. So this would definitely be a deviation from the norm for Microsoft. Yeah. Okay, so we're getting some messages from Bob here in our chat. He says that Mobile World Congress is a perfect place to launch the headset. CES usually has a lot of tech there, and an announcement would not be so overshadowed. I agree with Sean because it shows VR, MR replacing mobile. Yeah, so I mean, man, I know that I tend to be optimistic at times about when that will take place, but when do you guys think, realistically, when will you no longer have a rectangular phone in your pocket? Do you see that happening in the next 5 years, 10 years, or is it going to be longer? What do you think? What about you, Sky? Why don't you start, and then Preston can give his reactions after that. Can you hear me, Sky?
Yeah. Sorry. I was I was fiddling around with something. Could you ask Preston first?
Yeah, Preston. Oh, by the way, Preston, I asked when you think AR headsets will replace mobile phones, but I see you've got here AltSpace VR set up, huh? Can you?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
I'm actually running through about doing a half computers right now. So I switched over to another computer to get my audio. So to answer your question, I think the components are really getting much smaller. So that being said, I don't think we're too far off. I think the biggest challenges are definitely going to be around battery and just kind of portability, right? Keeping these things small. Everybody's seen the movies as far as having these augmented glasses you just pull out of your pocket and you're ready to go. And that's what we're trying to get to. But we're, fighting technology and miniaturization, and you have to build a lot of custom, microchips to get down to that. So we're actually moving faster than I thought we would, and there are a lot of other glasses on the market, with View 6 and a couple other ones, just not the full CPU, processing power.
Yep, I agree. So tell us what you're seeing here in AltSpace VR. Are you in a VR headset right now, and what are you actually doing? It looks like you're in a living room.
So it should look pretty crisp and clear. I'm actually in the Pimax 5K Plus. So I'm just trying to find the event and get loaded into it here in just a minute.
Oh, you're in the Pimax? Oh,
yes.
Wow. You want to tell people what that is? Because that's pretty crazy that you're in that headset right now.
Yeah, so the Pimax has pretty much once you have a Pimax, it's kind of hard to go back to any other headset on the market. It's a much larger field of view. There is still a screen door effect that happens on kind of the sides, depending on the experience you're in. This is actually my first time stepping into AltSpace VR with this particular headset. So the drivers were a little bit tricky to get configured my first time around. Took me about 10 hours to get this up and running. But ever since I got it set up, I haven't really had any issues. If you do have one of these, I highly recommend checking your tower placement. That's where my main issue was with the lighthouses. So I'm actually using Vive controllers as well as the Vive lighthouses here, Series 1.
Wow, that's fantastic. Oh man, I'm really excited. So there's going to be an online virtual party where a whole bunch of virtual people gather together to watch the live stream in virtual reality. Is that right, Preston? And I think, Preston, you're on mute right now, but that's
correct.
And that's essentially the event that you're going to, and you're going to kind of bring us all along with you. Is that right?
I'm going to try my best.
So we're all going to participate. Even if you don't have a VR headset, we're all going to participate in joining this big virtual reality event. We're going to see this live. Sky is broadcasting a mixed reality view of this as well. So we've kind of got a lot going on here. And again, for those just joining us, this was completely unscheduled on my channel. Something that's originally was supposed to be on Matrix Inception, but thank you for joining us. Due to technical difficulties, we decided to change to my channel at the last minute. So that's why this kind of sprung up. Looks like Preston and Sky, right now we've got 14 viewers with us. We've got Bob and Ruben chatting on the chat. They've got some good comments. And it looks like, Preston, you're gonna play some basketball for us right now. Is that right? Whoa, what just happened there? Looks like you went into a blue world. Oh, and I see Sky's just returning. Sky's coming back.
Can you hear me okay out here?
Yeah, I can hear you, Preston.
Awesome. So now I'm in VR with my headset, and I'm also kind of talking through this as well. So I'll go back to mute, and then I'll switch back in.
That sounds good. And you see here, I've got with me the HoloLens version 1, the previous generation HoloLens. And boy, I am so sad that this has been really good. This device has been a solid device. I am really excited for the next generation HoloLens, but it's a little bittersweet for me, like to see that this original HoloLens is kind of the time on it is sunsetting. It's kind of nostalgic in a sense. It's like, oh man, this really pioneered, the path for mixed reality and made a splash, in especially in enterprise. And now we're gonna see its successor announced in just about 15 minutes. By the way, are we ready for that announcement? So Sky, I think you're gonna show that on your screen. Is that right?
Probably in live, but I'm gonna show something for
Okay.
sure.
You know what? Just in case something doesn't turn out, I'm also going to open up a live stream so that we can kind of all watch it together in case the latency is a little bit too high. Let's see here. So. And I think Lucas is having another live stream parallel with us. Is that right? I kind of wish we could all join together, right? On that would be fun. All right. We've got some comments here. Bob says VR on VR. Geez, this is dope. Hear that, Preston? What you're doing is dope.
Yeah, can you all hear me okay out there?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and
So
clear.
we have some people that we'll see if they can say hi here in VR, if it'll come across the speaker. This is a new challenge, so we'll see what happens here.
All right.
Reset origin.
Hey, Julie, are you out there? Can you try? Can you say hi to the audience?
I don't think I can hear Julie, Preston.
Yeah, we were trying to loop audio through, but I might have to do a couple other things.
All right, I'm gonna try to sit where the virtual chair is.
Okay. That sounds good, Sky.
Does that work?
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I see Sky. So you can see Sky's avatar, a virtual chair. Oh, that's awesome. Mixed reality broadcast right there.
So you can see Sky is out there.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh, it's very close now, right? Within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be crafty and think about how I can stream the audio in from alt space. Let me know.
Oh, here we go. Microsoft's got their live stream up on YouTube actually. So this is Microsoft's live stream. It's just about to start in 12 minutes, guys. This is gonna be crazy. Are you guys excited or what? Like, what is this gonna mean for us? Us meaning like
Very excited.
mixed
Very
reality
excited.
developers. This is gonna change our lives, huh? Do you guys feel like this is gonna be a life-changing announcement or no?
I mean, I think it's pretty exciting. We've been waiting a long time, right? I mean, technically, the technology that we have in the HoloLens today is kind of outdated, right?
It is, yeah. All right. Looks like the chat's kind of slowed down a little bit. We're holding steady at roughly 14 viewers. We've got 12 minutes to go. I wonder if I can change my thumbnail. I think Preston, you gave me something, right? Okay.
What was that? What was that, Sean?
I was just commenting on about my thumbnail. All right, Jesse just posted the link to the live stream, which I already have up. Okay, Kurt just asked a question on YouTube. Kurt is asking, what changes are you hoping for? Preston, do you want to take a stab at that question? What changes are you hoping for?
For me, overall, I really want to see better hand control. I actually, one of the big things I really liked about using Meta a lot was being able to use kind of two-handed gestures. So both the ability to create your own gesture settings and record and capture those, as well as doing gesture embeds, basically doing gestures inside of gestures to do complex interactions, is something that I'm really hoping to see. But there's a lot of finger tracking that has to be put in here and calculations to be able to get that to work. So I'm hoping that'll work.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that would be amazing. So this is something Levi and I talked about during our episode 1 stream yesterday that I put up yesterday. That the ability, if you could reach out and grab a hologram and manipulate it, if you could, like, I don't know how detailed you can get, but really if you could get super detailed, go in and like pick stuff up and mold stuff and turn stuff around, that is going to be a huge game changer. Can you imagine all of the possibilities that opens up? Opening chests, screwing things in with your fingers, picking up blocks, molding clay, doing 3D design, by picking up different tools and interacting with it. Man, like detailed
I'm just gonna
interactions.
and watch. Hold on.
Sorry, go ahead, Sky.
Oh, I'm gonna sit down and watch this.
Okay. Is the live stream up? It looks like we've got 8 minutes to go on the live stream. The Microsoft live stream. Whoa, there's a lot of people logged into that. Let me check this out really quick. There are almost 2,500 viewers right now watching the Microsoft's live stream. It hasn't even started yet. There are 2,500 people on that stream. That is nuts, guys. What do you think about that? And it hasn't even started yet.
Sean, right now I'm just watching the audience coming in. I saw a giraffe picture on the screen.
Giraffe? What giraffe? Here, I've got the Microsoft live stream up right now that I could put up on YouTube. Hey guys, Levi Leas might be joining us soon. I'll let you know if he pops on, or you'll guys see him pretty soon here. You guys have both talked to Levi before, right? I'm pretty sure you have. Yeah, you have. Whoa, Sky, I hear some echoes from your end. All right. Well, it's kind of we're kind of waiting for the moment of truth here. What else are you guys hoping for besides detailed hand gestures?
Well, battery life is another big thing, right? I want to make sure that you can use it as long as you need to. I think also, kind of the ability to work across platforms. I think one of the big things that everybody knows is this is becoming a very large ecosystem, right? So as it becomes a larger ecosystem, we need to be able to make sure that we can kind of support the growth of it. I think that's one of the big challenges that we face here. Mm-hmm. The other things. And just to give a quick plug, I actually talk a lot about this in my own podcast. called Augmented Reality, which you can find on iTunes and Google if you'd like to listen to more.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
New episode coming this weekend.
That is awesome. And yeah, let's definitely get links to all that in the video description. So Preston, if you want to send me that link, I'll put that in the video description. That's fantastic. You know, another thing I'm hoping for is increased power. You know, so not just power on the device, but also increased power, you know, leveraging what we have access to in terms of artificial intelligence, machine learning, the cloud. We've got all this computational power sitting on servers for us, like just waiting for us to use. I would love to see the HoloLens 2 leveraging more of that from the cloud. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I think for me, I think that's really important. Honestly, I think that's a lot. Just real quick, a check here. If anybody's out there watching, are they able to see my stream okay?
Yeah, I can see. Oh, that's cool. So Preston, what I see is you're standing in the middle of a street with a whole bunch of people and you guys are watching a virtual screen. That is epic. How many people would you say are there with you right now?
Let's see. Can you still hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep.
All right, it's a little bit tricky because I'm managing 2 streams. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's there are 2 rooms operational right now. So Julie's right over here in the red sweater.
Can we hear people? Yeah. Can we hear people on your end or no? Can you only?
No, I was trying to figure out how to get the audio going, but Julie says hi.
Oh, okay. Tell her we all said hi back, and tell her the whole world is watching her right now. Oh, hey guys.
There we go.
Hey, the live stream has started. For people watching my video, can you guys hear music in the background? If so, that means that you are able to hear the live stream from Microsoft. All right. Whoa. Okay, I'm just gonna show this over here. This is the live stream right now. Sky, do we have the live stream showing up on the mixed reality as well, or not yet?
I think so.
All right. Let's see. Yes. Bob says yes. We can hear the video. Awesome.
Do you see it? Do you see it now on the screen? I see it.
Preston, let me know if you see something different. But the only thing I see from you, Sky, is a red chair and the icon. I don't see your actual mixed reality stream.
Okay, let me rejoin.
Oh, guys, I am so excited. Listen to this music, man. It's going to be awesome. Woo. Oh, look at this. Okay, so right now what we are seeing with the Microsoft live stream is Azure. So they're talking a lot about Azure right now.
Hi.
Hey, Levi.
Hey, Levi.
So Sean, do you see the mixed reality screen now or no?
I just still see the icon. So, Levi, do you want to give everyone? I know everyone on this channel has seen you already during our first inaugural episode that we uploaded yesterday. Do you want to give everyone a quick, just maybe a 30-second recap of who you are and what you hope to see today in the mixed reality industry?
Yeah, so
Oh, looks like we might be having some difficulties with connection.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I think your connection's a little slow, but we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, so I work a lot with Sean. I do a lot of the UI, UX related stuff, graphic design, and then some programming actually as well. And been buddies with Sean for a long time now, and we were fantasizing about this space for years before it actually started to surface. But yeah, so today I'm just hoping to see some big jumps forward. I want to see a lighter device. I want to see a bigger field of view. As a UX guy, user experience, I feel like a lot of limitations are placed on the apps that we can make with that small field of view. And so I don't care if they're tracking the eyes and moving the field of view, or if they're making the field of view bigger, if they're like changing I don't know. I just want to see some progress on the field of view front. That to me is like the big thing. And then there's all the other little stuff that would be really cool and make, this experience better or this experience better. But that field of view and the weight of the device, I think those two things would be transformational.
Awesome. That's great. So Levi, just to give you an idea of what's going on here, because it's a little crazy, Preston is actually in a virtual world right now. He is joining a virtual party with a ton of people in the streets watching a gigantic virtual screen. And so he's streaming to us what he's seeing, which is basically a VR party for the live stream. Oh, and hey guys, here we go. The live stream looks like Alex Kipman is about to join.
Looks like it's starting here.
Okay. All right, everyone. By the way, this is live commentary, so if you want an uninterrupted experience, you'll have to go somewhere else. We'll be talking over the live stream, so just to give everyone a heads up of what kind of video this is. We'll try and keep it to a minimum, but can't promise. All right, still quiet, I think, on the live stream side.
Good evening. Please welcome to the stage
Yeah, it's just a logo.
CEO Satya Nadella.
Hello and welcome to our event today, and a big thank you to everyone who is here, as well as everyone joining online. It's fantastic to be back at MWC. It's really an awe-inspiring time to be in this industry and witness the rapid transformation that's taking place. Today, we have a couple of very exciting announcements. And I was reflecting, it was just 4 years ago that we introduced HoloLens, ushering in a new era of mixed reality, seamlessly bridging the physical and the digital worlds. One of my favorite lines from our announcement that we used to describe the possibilities was, when you change the way you see the world, you change the world you see. And it's incredible to see how people have applied those advances to do just that. Transforming how medical students learn, preserving ancient historical
Sky, can you
landmarks
mute
and
yourself
cultures,
until you start
and
talking?
providing that
Yeah, sure.
heads-up, hands-free assistance to first-line workers everywhere. This new medium
Is it better?
is just the beginning of experience.
I still hear your echo,
What's
Sky.
possible. When you connect the digital world with the physical world to transform how
about
we
now?
work, learn,
Now, if you just
play.
want to mute your laptop until you talk, I think that'd
Today,
be good.
this is more pronounced than ever. Computing is embedded in our world, in every place and in everything. Mark Weiser captured it best when he wrote, some 3 decades ago, the most profound technologies are those that disappear. They weave themselves into the fabric of everyday life.
Hey, Sky, you're
until
echoing
they're
pretty
indistinguishable.
bad.
That's the world today.
Oh.
Computing is becoming part of every aspect of our work and our daily life. There's computing in every place, in our homes, in our offices, factories, stadiums. There's computing in every industry: oil and gas, retail, agriculture, financial services. And there's computing in everything, from connected cars to connected refrigerators, smart surgical tools, and even smart
I'll mention real quick for our Pimax fans
This
out there
era
that
of the intelligent
this is
cloud
really a whole new experience out
intelligent
here in
edge is
Resolution.
upon
Like,
us.
it's amazing.
It's being driven by 3
That's awesome.
massive, monumental shifts. First is that computing is no longer confined to a device or even a single data center. Instead, it's ubiquitous fabric. It's
I imagine that
distributed from
people
the
watching
cloud
this
to the
video
edge,
back are probably pretty
closer
bored at
to
this
where
point
data is
because they don't
generated.
have the audio
And
from
with the
the
ability
actual
to adapt to
keynote
the
coming
wide
through. Unless
range
they,
of
I guess you would
inputs,
probably have to just have both
whether
videos
it's
playing at the same
touch,
time, maybe like sync them
speech,
up.
vision,
So I
or
think
gesture.
Otherwise,
I think we do have the audio from the keynote coming
The
through.
second
Unless
is AI.
is it not coming through?
We've seen tremendous progress in the recent
no,
years.
I've got it
achieving
coming through
human
my
parity
iPad separately.
in object recognition,
Because it's not coming through the headphones.
speech recognition, machine reading and
It
comprehension.
wouldn't be on the
translation.
Hangouts, but it would be on the YouTube live
These are
stream.
not just breakthroughs that are theoretical.
Cool. Okay.
Instead,
I just wanted to make sure because I'm like,
infused
we're not adding
into
much
every experience,
commentary at this
mediating
point.
our interactions and distilling the knowledge from everything around us. And the third shift is about putting people at the center instead of the device. For years, we have built applications and experiences specifically for given devices. But interaction model going forward is with computers and computing all around us. It's no longer about being device first. It's about putting the human first, and it includes all the devices in their lives. Together, these advances are shaping that next phase of innovation, enabling experiences that previously would have been unimaginable and technological breakthroughs that have been impossible. That's the world in front
not
of
much
us.
for us to comment on
this
yet.
opportunity is what grounds us in our mission to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. These aren't just words for us. Our mission determines what we build.
Satya Nadella is
how
setting
we
the
build
stage.
And it defines how we view the role
Oh,
of technology
Sky.
in our society and in our world. It starts with thinking about how we can help every person, every company, and even every country. How can they prosper in this new era? Our success lies in the success of our partners and customers and our ecosystem. This requires that we collectively move from being just passive consumers of technology to active producers of technology. We create technology so our customers can build their own technology, and this is imperative that's becoming even more important. Today, every company is a tech company, and every organization will need to build its own digital capability to compete, to grow, and to prosper. The next big tech breakthrough, the next advancement that will transform our lives will come not just from another technology company, but from a retailer or a healthcare provider or an auto manufacturer. For organizations, that means we must be their trusted partner, empowering them to build their own digital capability. Not to be dependent on Microsoft, but to become independent with Microsoft. The defining technologies of our times, whether it's AI, cloud, mixed reality, cannot be the province of a...
Uh-oh. The live stream just stopped for me. Did it stop for everyone else too, or is it just me? Oh,
Chelsea Potts,
it resumed.
a mother of 2 young children, who was proud to land a job at a factory in rural Chillicothe, Ohio, outfitting the interiors of truck cabs. It was her dream job. It pays well, requires high skill. But picking up these skills required in a job can be stressful, especially learning that intricate sequence of tasks when you're just getting started. But what if she had a tool that empowered her on the job, that seamlessly guided her through each step so that she could be confident that from day one, eliminating any learning curve? That's what we're building technology for, to give each of us superpowers, to enable more people to thrive and fully participate in our economies, and to move us from an economy based on just consumption to an economy based on creation. At the same time, I'm clear-eyed about the unintended consequences of these advances. That's why we're committed to earning our customers' trust and instilling trust in technology across everything that we do. That's why we believe privacy is a fundamental human right. That's why we prioritize cybersecurity, not just for the largest of companies, but for small businesses and consumers who are often the most vulnerable to cyber attacks. And that's why we build AI responsibly, taking a principled approach and asking the difficult questions, like not what computers can do, but what computers should do. Our collective opportunity has never been greater. Imagine a future where every construction worker can visualize what their project will look like in 2 days, or even in 2 weeks, predicting what will happen with astonishing accuracy. They can understand the state of the construction site, no matter how complex. If they're behind, to be able to ask why, what's the problem, and adjust and get back on track. In healthcare, more than 1 million hospital patients fall each year just in the United States, and 11,000 of them, unfortunately, are fatal falls. But imagine a future where the precursors to a fall are being understood, and a nurse receives an alert before the patient falls. The nurse reaches out to the patient, potentially saving a life. And imagine a future where students in a classroom see historical objects in intricate detail as their teacher describes them. They can walk around the artifacts, resize them,
You can definitely
move
see
them,
how
creating their own learning museums.
certainly a lot of the trends
and
that
bringing the
I've
past
noticed
back to
in
life.
the industry across the board have
But we don't
tended
have
to
to
lead
just
towards
imagine it.
medical use
This
cases.
future is here.
So
Yeah.
they're definitely hitting home on some
Applying
of that.
technology to empower
The medical industry is
individual and every
huge, huge,
organization.
huge.
So any hospital, any small business, any startup with a world-changing vision and a passion and ingenuity to see it through can have meaningful impact.
Which is
So
technically
they
what
can
we're
bend
doing right
the
now.
cost curve of healthcare, expand
Healthcare?
access to education, and create new jobs. That's what
No,
we're gonna
allowing
show you
other
today.
people to experience virtual
Let me
objects in
welcome
real
Julia
time.
to the
Ah,
stage to
yes,
start us
true.
off. Thank you all very much.
Satya painted a picture of the possibilities born of the intelligent cloud and intelligent edge experiences. Let's now turn to some of the ways that these new experiences are developing. Now, over the past few years, you've likely heard a great deal about Microsoft's global intelligent cloud capabilities, including Azure, Office 365, and Dynamics 365. Well, today I want to focus a bit more deeply on the intelligent edge side of this story. And if you look at what's happening at the edge, it's quite remarkable. For the first is that there's a massive number of these edge devices becoming connected devices, and therefore able to work in concert with the cloud. Now, to put this in perspective, 20 billion connected devices is 3 times the number of cell phones in the world today. Now, the next key aspect of the edge is the sheer diversity. The variety of edge devices is vast, and it includes a massive set of participants. And this is why we have taken an ecosystem-first approach. We have worked with over 10,000 IoT partners to create solutions that span their IoT devices and Azure cloud services. And last April, we announced our $5 billion investment in IoT through 2022 toward enabling the development and customer adoption of these IoT solutions. So that begs the question, what is Microsoft's role in this edge ecosystem? It's already vast, so it only makes sense for us to create a new device when we have unique capabilities or technology to help move the industry forward. Now, a great example of this is Azure Sphere, which is our highly secured microcontroller, or MCU, that runs in edge devices. As we watched consumer and home devices increasingly become connected, thermostats, kitchen appliances, baby monitors, we also saw the growing security threat. These consumer device manufacturers aren't usually cybersecurity experts. And after a few major industry-wide security breaches, we knew we needed to do something to help the industry and to help ensure all of our safety.
Something fun you're looking at right now while we're waiting for some more stuff to come on is I'm actually looking at my virtual desktop, which is looking at
working on the Windows operating
Sky
system level security
inside of Mixed Reality Office.
To a Linux
So it's
kernel
like
to
Mixed
run on a
Reality
tiny
looking at Mixed
MCU.
Reality, viewing
And then
Mixed
we
Reality.
added Azure security management capabilities to provide the world's most secure MCU, able to run
That's
across
really,
a broad
really
set of
deep.
edge devices. Now,
Mixed
companies
reality.
like Starbucks
That's
are
some
able
inception
to use
right there.
Azure Sphere to securely
That's
connect
the
their coffee
objective.
machines across their global locations. This enables Starbucks to ensure their coffee machines are always running properly, maintained correctly, energy efficient, and always able to serve their customers that perfect cup of coffee. Now, another aspect of the intelligent cloud and the intelligent edge solutions is the ability to bring together the digital and the physical world. And this is because those edge devices sit within the physical world while being enlightened by the cloud. This means that a camera running at a construction site doesn't just record video, but it actually understands the environment, the people, the things. And it's with this understanding that it unlocks new solutions that can improve safety on the job site or enable greater efficiency in the building process. And as we've developed these powerful cloud services like Azure Digital Twins and Azure AI, we discovered that the industry actually lacked an edge device capable of unlocking this potential. And as we did with Azure Sphere, we looked across the company. And we quickly realized that once again, we had very unique capabilities to help our customers realize this potential. It was nearly a decade ago that we released Microsoft Connect, with a depth sensor that allowed computers to better understand the real world. And while it started in gaming, Microsoft Connect was used in solutions spanning education, healthcare, and science. And we realized that this revolutionary technology could play an important role in bringing together the digital and the physical world understanding. Today, I'm incredibly proud to announce Microsoft Azure Connect.
Whoa, look at that.
Intelligent edge device that enables developers to create a wide range of AI-powered experiences.
Wow, that looks
Azure
amazing.
Connect is a small, versatile device built for developers and works with a range of compute types. We brought together our best-in-class depth sensor that is one of the most advanced pieces of technology we have ever shipped. And then we combined it with a high-def camera and a spatial microphone array. Designed and built by our Microsoft Devices team, Azure Connect is an intelligent edge device that doesn't just see and hear, it understands.
Sky, you just unmuted yourself there.
And the level of accuracy.
Hey, Sky, we're hearing some heavy echo on your end.
Azure Connect can be used individually or works together to provide a panoramic understanding of the environment. And the depth sensor has options of either a wide or a narrow view to perfectly tune to each use case. And paired with Azure, it creates opportunities for intelligent cloud, intelligent edge solutions we haven't seen before. Now, through our early adopter program, we've seen the ways that Azure Connect can help across industries. Take Data Mesh. They're a fast company, top 50 innovative company in China that creates solutions for auto manufacturing. And a key challenge in manufacturing is ensuring that the many frontline factory workers have the guidance to install the right part in the right way. Now, each car has thousands of parts, and many look very similar, so it's a difficult challenge. Well, Data Mesh has begun testing Azure Connect to create a solution that compares the digital car design model to the physical parts on the factory floor. This helps ensure that the factory workers are using the right part in the right way, ultimately helping improve automotive safety and reliability. And then there's Eva Retail, a pioneer in retail store technology. And they're working on a solution with Azure Connect and combined with Azure AI, enabling high accuracy solutions for both self-checkout and grab-and-go shopping. And then in healthcare, we're working with Accuvera, the only company with an AI computer vision-based patient fall prevention system. And they're working with partners like Cleveland Clinic. As Satya spoke earlier about those fatal patient falls in hospitals, it's in fact Accuvera that is building this solution with Azure Connect to proactively alert nurses to a likely patient fall, so the nurse has the ability to reach that patient before the fall occurs. We're very excited to be working with Ocuvaria to get those fatal patient falls from 11,000 each year down to 0.
Wow.
Speaking on behalf of the Azure team and the Microsoft Devices team, I'm incredibly proud to bring this technology to market. Azure Connect costs $399, and developers can pre-order it today.
Oh, that is
Now,
crazy.
Let me introduce my dear friend, my partner in crime, and some might even call him a magician, Alex Kipman.
Hey! All right, Alex Kipman's coming on. This is it, guys. This is it.
It all began with a simple question. How can technology adapt to people instead of people adapting to technology? Now, the simple question has fueled our work since 2008.
Just so you all know, the live
was
stream
the beginning
inside of
the
VR
answer in
is
the
a little
first
bit
intelligent
behind
device.
schedule.
Connect recognized,
Sorry, Preston.
understood what we were saying.
Yes, Sean's like 15 seconds ahead of me, so I'm like, what? This isn't exciting. She was just talking about
I know.
falling, you know? Oh yeah, falling, yay.
It's all right. I've got
The
another
experience
screen
of being able to
over
just
here on
reach
the
out into space
running
and
a different
play
stream.
made us realize just how
I do
confined
too, but that's the
living
one
life
that's
through
behind,
flat,
so
two-dimensional screens
I don't know.
really is.
I'll just know something exciting's
Drove us
coming.
to find a way to bring the digital experience.
This is Sky. We're looking at your virtual screen right now in your real living room.
The first holographic computer. In 2016, HoloLens started the mixed reality revolution by bringing intelligence.
Uh-oh, the live stream is buffering. No, come on. This is the most exciting part too. There you go. It's back.
And over the last 3 years, individual developers,
No.
large enterprises, and brand new startups have been dreaming up beautiful things, helpful things, inspired things. These mixed reality experiences have been used by hundreds of thousands of people, changing the way we work, communicate, learn, and play. Which leads us to today, the next chapter in our journey.
Yes.
Say hello to HoloLens 2.
Woo! All right, all right.
What's HoloLens?
HoloLens 2. All right, guys. You gotta stay quiet during this part. What? Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Oh man.
Every step of this journey, I'm extremely proud to introduce to all of you HoloLens 2. With HoloLens 2, we once again set the high watermark for mixed reality and for intelligence.
Looks a lot more lightweight, right?
To our customers,
It
and
does.
Totally.
fans, thank you.
Looks a lot
Germany to
looks a
China,
lot more
from
comfortable
Japan
for sure.
to the United States and everywhere across the globe. We have been listening to your feedback.
Unless you have 80s
Asking
bangs,
us
then you might be kind of bummed.
for three
Also,
things.
if you look there, it
You have
looks
been
like we're
asking us for
getting
more immersion.
multi-hand
You can see
gestures and
more
different types
the
of
holographic landscape.
gesture types.
Second, you have been asking us for more comfort so that you can stay immersed for longer.
Did you see that grab gesture?
Third, you have been asking for industry-leading value right out of
I
the
did.
box. so that you can start instantly with mixed reality solutions designed for the modern workplace. So let's start today by talking about immersion. The most important aspect
Field of
of
view
immersion is defined by how much holographic detail your eye can perceive for each degree of sight. 47 pixels per degree of sight.
Field of view.
An important number to remember. How much holographic detail?
Sky, we hear your audio now.
On a holographic website. This is what allows us ultimately, this is what allows us to create and be immersed in mixed reality. HoloLens 1 is the only headset in the industry capable of displaying 47 pixels per degree of sight. And today, I'm incredibly proud to announce that with HoloLens 2, we more than doubled our field of view while maintaining 47 pixels per degree.
Double the field of view. Whoa.
To put it in perspective,
whoa.
to highlight the generational leap. This is the equivalent of moving from a 720p television to a 2K television for each of your eyes. Now, no such technology exists in the world. So in the same way we had to invent time-of-flight sensors for Kinect, waveguides for HoloLens, and a holographic processing unit for AI inferencing on the edge, with HoloLens 2, we invented an industry-defining MEMS display.
Whoa.
Now, these are the smallest and most power-efficient 2K displays in existence. Now, they allow us to dramatically grow immersion while shrinking the size.
It's like I guess here in VR Streamland.
Immersion is about more than just a
it's I'm like, oh, what's so exciting? Oh, field of view? What? Oh man, yeah, the preview, the instant preview.
Oh, look at that! Look at the hand gestures.
The satisfaction.
Oh my goodness.
Letting you experience what it feels like for the first time
goodness.
to actually touch a hologram.
Oh my goodness.
HoloLens 2 now also understands precisely where you are looking, enabling us to
eye tracking, guys, eye tracking.
Intent and adapting the holograms in real time to your eyes. Then using the same cameras, we've enabled Windows Hello, iris-based biometric authentication.
What?
The most secure and reliable enterprise-grade solution. So to complement immersion, let's talk about comfort. We optimized HoloLens 2 for long wear and
okay, now I think I'm caught up to the audio with that you were seeing a moment ago.
With 3D scans the heads of thousands of people across a wide range of ages, genders, and ethnicities. And we then use this data to create a device that once again sets the highest bar for both ergonomics as well as comfort.
Oh, man.
HoloLens 2 has a universal fit system that works on the broadest
eye tracking
and
is
most
definitely a
diverse
big
range of
win.
people, whether you wear glasses or not. Putting it on should be as simple as putting on your favorite hat.
Oh, look at that.
We reduced the weight of HoloLens 2 by making the front enclosure entirely out of carbon fiber, making it light and durable in a device that is ready for the modern workplace. And we also fundamentally changed how that weight is distributed, making you feel as if the device is floating on your head.
Whoa.
Now, as a result of these and hundreds of other changes, I'm incredibly proud that with HoloLens 2, we more than tripled the comfort of the device. HoloLens 2 sets a new standard for comfort in mixed reality headsets. Now, the list of innovations in HoloLens 2
improve the comfort by 3x.
But instead of telling you about it, why don't we show you? Please help me welcome on stage a great researcher and engineer from our HoloLens team, Julia Schwartz.
I love that they changed the center of gravity. That was actually the least comfortable part for me. I don't care about the weight as much as just feeling like it's always pulling me forward. So that's cool.
Today, I get to show you something very special. It's something we've been looking forward to for many years. When we set out to build HoloLens 2, we wanted to create something that you didn't need to learn how to use. You should just know it. And we call this instinctual interaction. Let me show you.
Yeah, we're about
now,
20 seconds behind in the VR feed.
It fits just like a hat. And the only thing that's even more effortless is how I'm automatically signed in.
Yeah, you're behind me, I think. So it goes Sean, my feed, and then VR is pretty far back there. I'm watching the next person talk at this point.
Now, not only does the HoloLens 2 recognize me, it also recognizes my hands.
Wow. It recognizes the hands.
Yeah,
Look at the
definitely
hand.
the-
Look at the hand tracking, guys. Whoa, that is crazy hand tracking.
My unique hand size.
Just give me like 15 minutes and I'll see it.
Not only does the HoloLens 2 recognize me and my hands,
And give me 16
it
and
also
I'll
recognizes
see it.
the world.
Oh, wow, that hand tracking is nuts. Is that real?
This is the place where I have all the apps and content that I use every day. Let's check some of them out. Now, I've seen many people put on HoloLens for the first time, and the first thing people do when they put on the device is they reach out their hands and try and touch the holograms.
Yeah.
And now, you can.
I can finally wear digital gloves.
Hand, almost inviting me to touch it. And in fact, I can just grab this corner to resize it. Or move it.
Oh man, this is gonna be a game changer for sure.
This is an app I've got called Spatial. Let me just put it right there. I've got another app here called Vuforia View. Now, it's a little big, so let me just use 2 hands here to make it smaller, and then rotate it so you can see. There we go. And then let me put it down here in your Spatial, maybe make it a bit smaller. Yeah, that's nice. All right, now let's switch gears and talk about a different kind of application. I've got a browser over there, but it's kind of far away, and I don't really want to walk over there, so let me just call it over with my voice. Follow me. This is a browser that's running Microsoft Teams, which is a tool that we use back home to collaborate. Let me see what the team's been working on. Okay, it looks like they've got a surprise for me in the Playground app. I just have to say the words show surprise. All right, so let me just open up that start menu here, and then place the app, and then launch it.
The tracking speed is
So now we're actually
amazing.
exiting my mixed reality home and going into an immersive experience. But notice that browser that I had actually followed me in.
Whoa,
Now, this can actually be really useful when
that
you have
is
things like
nuts. The
email,
browser
PDF,
followed
and
her
reference
into an
while you're
app.
doing your work. I don't really want it following me around though while I'm showing you all this cool stuff, so let me just put it over here. And then we'll get to it later. Welcome to the playground. We spent years.
They're blowing Sean's mind.
And the playground is just a tiny sampling.
I've been
of
waiting
many
for an
prototypes
update
that
to
we
the
built,
follow
tested,
command for a
and
while
learned
so
from.
that interfaces just come
Our
with you.
approach is basically to try out as
That's
many
amazing.
But the
This
fact
is
that
so
it followed
incredible.
you into
So,
the
for
app,
example,
and then
here
she
I've
could
got
just
3
pin it
sliders.
somewhere in the
Each of
app
them
just by
control
dragging it
different
and putting it
parts of the
somewhere.
solution,
That's
but
like,
each in a different
whoa,
way, using
what?
a different interaction technique. One of the things we tried is this touch slider here.
That opens up a
So
lot
here
of
I can just
design
stick my finger on the
abilities now.
slider and have it go to a particular value to control.
Yeah,
the
talk about
speaker.
multitasking. That's like a whole nother level. That's a level of multitasking
We
that
also
hasn't
tried this push
existed
slider.
before.
So
You'd
this
have to
guy
have
kinda
2
nudges from
computers.
side to
This
side,
is like
kinda
the
like an
2-computer
abacus.
multitask.
interesting.
It's incredible. It's so cool.
Now, the interaction that really took home the cake, though, was this pinch slider. The way that works is you just pinch it and move it wherever you want. And what we found was that people really like
Yeah,
the
it
tactile
feels like
sensation of
a
fingers
much
touching as they
more
grabbed and
integrated
released.
OS
And across
experience.
the board, for all interactions, the audio and visual feedback as you grab, move, and then release were all really critical for making this experience feel connected.
It's incredible how
so
she's like,
satisfying.
you
Can't
can
wait for
put your
everyone to
finger in
try
and
this out.
slide, you can tap to the side, like all those gestures are
Now
what's
let's move on to a
controlling
different
this.
kind of
That's so
control.
amazing.
Buttons. How do you press buttons on HoloLens 2? Well, you just reach out and press them.
Nice, nice.
Now, one interesting thing that we found about
That's
buttons was that
amazing.
the size of the buttons actually impacted the way that people interacted with them. So, for example, for the smaller one, most people
I'm
would
so
use
happy
one
not to
or
tell
two
people,
fingers.
teach
But for
people
the
how to
large
air
one,
tap
pretty much
anymore.
everyone uses the entire hand. And this is kind of interesting when you think about it, because these objects don't really weigh anything. They're just digital things. But despite that, people would treat them like real things. Almost as
Look
if
at
they
those
had
buttons,
I
man.
just love the way these move and the sounds they play when I press them. It's great. All right. How about something that uses all 10 fingers? Well, to test that out, we built a piano. So here I can just play a chord.
Piano with
or
the
I can
finger
play it any
tracking.
time.
I'm just getting to the buttons right now.
Yeah, I'm on buttons too. She's high-fiving the red one a bunch of times.
Wow. My
All right.
mind is blown.
So where's that surprise that the team had for me?
What?
Oh, that's right. I had to say those words.
You can play
show surprise.
piano with this?
With hand tracking.
Look at that pump.
It's nuts. This is crazy,
I
guys.
wonder if it will fly to my hand.
This is what you
Yeah.
said would blow your mind in our
This is
preview.
beautiful. I just love the way that it's following my hand around. I've got to tell the team, they've done a great job.
I like the integration
And, in
of
fact, I don't
sound
even need to use my
and
hands
how
to
the
do this
sound
because I
works
can
and
use my
blends
eyes
nicely with
and my
it.
voice. That's right. HoloLens 2 has eye tracking. So I can just look over to this browser here and look at the bottom of the screen to scroll it. And then semi
Okay, the fidelity of that
Constructible.
hand tracking is nuts.
The
I've never
hummingbird
seen anything
looks
like
great!
that.
Exclamation mark.
In your experience, Preston, how does it compare with Magic Leap's hand tracking?
So this is what we mean by
It's
instinctual
quite a bit
interaction. By
above
combining our hands, our eyes, and our voice.
the
HoloLens 2 works in a more
sense of,
human way.
yeah, it's way above.
I want to
Wow.
thank the team back home in Redmond and across the world for all of their incredible work.
It's the
making this
real-time
dream a
tracking and
reality.
positioning
And I'm sure that I
is
speak on behalf
like
of all of us when I say
almost
that we can't
indistinguishable
wait
from
for
a few
you, the world, to
milliseconds.
experience this
Wow.
for yourself. And we really can't wait to see what you create with HoloLens 2. Thank you.
Wow. Oh, man.
Now
This,
we designed HoloLens 2 to be the most capable and powerful headset out there, and we obsessed about doing it without the device ever.
Wow.
Alex back on stage.
Rather than you adapting to the device, HoloLens 2 adapts.
Oh, it flips up!
HoloLens 2, we more than doubled the immersion while we more than
It
tripled.
flips up!
But as you just saw, HoloLens 2 isn't just better, faster, stronger.
Which makes sense.
HoloLens 2 also evolves our interaction model by significantly advancing how people
It's quite refreshing that things that make sense are being taken into consideration.
and more human. So we talk about immersion, and we talk about comfort. But what about time to value? Today, it can take between 3 to 6 months before mixed reality creates value for an enterprise. Now, this is because it needs to be written before you can unlock business value within an industry. With HoloLens 2, we wanted to provide organizations across multiple industries immediate time to value, shortening this process from months to just minutes. And today, I am proud to announce
I'm wondering
that
what
HoloLens
the
2 will launch
lens
with a
is
suite
made out of,
solutions
what
from
particular
Microsoft
type of material,
and a suite of
especially
solutions
if you're
from
thinking
our
about
amazing
industry uses.
partners. Solutions ranging from healthcare to architecture to manufacturing and many, many more. HoloLens 2 is ready to provide professionals immediate time to value. Immediate value for doctors, immediate value for architects, immediate value for mechanics. So let's start today by zooming into the set of solutions from Microsoft. Last year, we launched the first 2 mixed reality solutions for Dynamics 365, Remote Assist and Layout. And since then, first-line workers around the globe are solving problems more quickly in all of their daily operations. Remote Assist and Layout will be updated for and available on HoloLens 2. And today, we are launching a brand new Dynamics 365 solution for mixed reality, Dynamics 365 Guides. Now, Guides was designed to help fill the pending skills gap by enabling business processes to be mined and workplace wisdom to be preserved. Guides will help workers get up to speed faster on the
So with all those apps, I'm thinking it's going to be expensive.
Step-by-step instructions right where the work is happening.
Possibly.
For example, take Alaska Airlines. They are already exploring how Guides can support new airline mechanics with mixed reality training so they can come up to speed faster. General Dynamics, on the other hand, is evaluating Guides as a way to capture the wisdom of experienced workers who have developed highly specialized procedures so they can be passed on to the next generation of workers. And today, I am happy to announce that Dynamics 365 Guides is already available for preview across all of our HoloLens 1 customers. And it will become fully available for HoloLens 2 later this year. Now, we're seeing incredible momentum with HoloLens, and I'm both honored and extremely excited to be partnering with industry pioneers. Pioneers like Philips Healthcare, Bentley System, Bosch, and many, many others to bring the next generation mixed reality solutions to our enterprises worldwide.
I really like that
Let's talk about one of them.
gradient glass
Imagine
color scheme on Guides. That's really pretty.
to an infinite workplace. When you can teleport your presence anywhere and visualize and collaborate on your ideas with anyone effortlessly. You will forever transform personal computing, single person, single device.
Well, I'm wondering how they're getting such precise positional tracking.
Collaborative computing, where devices become just lenses into our connected mixed world. And to show us true collaborative computing on HoloLens 2, please help me welcome on stage co-founder and CEO of Spatial and a very good friend, Anand.
Hi, everybody. It is so exciting to be here with Microsoft on our shared mission to elevate human collaboration. Today, companies tackling the world's biggest problems are increasingly spread across the world, and the HoloLens lets us work together as if we were standing next to each other, face to face. To show you how that works, let me just flip into spatial here with my HoloLens 2 and materialize the room. Hi, Jinnah.
Hi, Anand. Hey, everyone. It's great to be here on stage holographically.
It's great to have you here, Jinnah. Can you tell everybody a little bit about what you're seeing?
Sure. I can see your lifelike avatar, which we generate in seconds from a 2D photo, and we can walk around the stage with spatial audio and use this whole space around us to collaborate as if we're all here together in the same
Flip
room.
into spatial. That's an interesting way to put that.
You're using spatial to transform the way they work. Let's invite Sven Gergitz, CTO of the iconic toy brand Mattel, onto the stage.
Hey guys, how awesome is this?
Hey, don't we all know Anand?
So at Mattel, we're undergoing a massive digital transformation. It's touching all aspects of our business. This includes the way that we're using technology to design and to develop our products. Our classic brands like Barbie and Hot Wheels and Fisher-Price, they have diverse teams of designers, engineers, marketers, and manufacturers that are spread all over the world. They can now come together in a spatial project room, reducing the need to travel as much to get everybody on the same page. When we're developing toys like this Rescue Hero Fires truck here, we're able to pin up dynamic content on virtual walls, like this PowerPoint, for instance, or videos, or even concept art. Teams can now rapidly exchange ideas and create a shared understanding to find potential issues much earlier in the cycle. For instance, guys, take a look at this wheel clearance here.
Oh, yeah. I can see that's going to be a problem. So I can pull out my spatial phone app and write a quick note, and then just hit send. And it becomes a digital sticky note, which I can just grab and stick right onto the fire truck so that we can have engineering revise this later.
We can also use spatial much earlier in our design process to ideate and generate inspiration. Okay, guys, let's come up with some ideas for a line of aquatic toys.
Yeah. How about sea turtles?
Oh, that's really cool. Let's try sharks.
That's cool. How about jellyfish?
So he's using the phone as a real-time input device.
Right before our
Interesting.
eyes. You can even click into one of these bundles, and they expand it to a full-blown internet search, complete with 3D models, images, and web pages. Jenna, why don't we click into just the images here so we can get some good inspiration for this new aquatic line?
Sure. Every object you see in spatial is physical and tactile, so you can scroll through or pick up images you like and toss them up on the wall with physics.
And we don't have to just stick with digital content. I can actually pull up these sketches I did on my phone last night using that same spatial app. I just pull up those photos and hit send, and they're instantly transformed into this digital environment.
Nice drawings. It's so easy to fill up your room with ideas, so we built this tool to help you quickly organize all these ideas. So let me select all of these, and let's make a grid.
Yeah, the seamless interaction between phone and MR headset is very impressive.
Digital object that anyone can access or contribute to at any time, whether they're using an AR or VR headset or even a PC or mobile phone.
This is something that
that's right. Now
as
we
a
can
designer,
have virtually rich
definitely would use because I do a lot of concept boarding.
For the life of the product. That means no more tearing down war rooms all the time.
Now, this entire room
Yeah, we've spent so much time fantasizing about how cool it would be to be able to just like collaborate in space, and this is the first demo I've seen that felt like, wow, okay, that actually would be really helpful. Not like forcing ourselves onto it, you know, but like legitimately useful to the process.
For direct face-to-face interaction when building commitment and trust. We're so excited to see faster time to market and reduced need to travel, as well as the many other benefits that we're going to unleash at Mattel as we collaborate in mixed reality.
Thank you. Thanks, Alex.
Thanks so much, Ben.
Thank you, Alex.
Now, keeping with the theme of time to value, we have seen HoloLens get used in a variety of different environments. Environments ranging from construction sites to operating rooms to even the International Space Station. Now, in many of these environments, HoloLens has been modified by our customers to fit their specific needs. But these take significant time, and the results aren't always as comfortable or as immersive as we would like. So with HoloLens 2, we wanted to change that. We wanted our partners to be able to customize HoloLens so that their customers could get the best and most comfortable experience immediately. And today, I am proud to announce the HoloLens Customization Program.
Whoa.
A program that will allow our partners to customize HoloLens 2 to meet all of their specific needs. And the first partner to take advantage of our customization program is Trimble, a global leader leveraging cutting-edge technology to transform the construction industry. And to tell us more about it, please welcome on stage Vice President of Trimble Buildings and an incredible partner, Roz Buick. Hi, Roz.
Thanks, Alex. Hi, everyone. Trimble is a market leader in innovative digital technology.
That's a really, really smart play on their part. The customization piece,
industries
that's
such
incredibly
as agriculture,
smart.
transportation, surveying, and construction. We empower the workforce, all the way from boots on the ground, field crews, to office employees and professionals, by deeply understanding and optimizing the operational and business workflows. And over the last 4 years, we've partnered with Microsoft to focus on mixed reality, innovating around software that brings actionable insights to the field and job site. In construction, those solutions are used for workflows like quality assurance, training, visualization of 3D constructible BIM models, off-site manufacturing, and prefabrication and fabrication. And for many of our customers, mixed reality is no longer futuristic technology, nor a gimmick to get more clients. It's real working technology that's adding value in the field every day. So let me tell you about one client example. A few months ago, a construction team working on a building project in Colorado were walking the site to validate the Hvac heating and cooling system to be installed the following week. They used the HoloLens technology to view the 3D models against the already built physical structure, and when they were suddenly discovered,
She put it exactly. She said exactly what I was trying to say. It's you know, it's not just a way to get a client or something. Like it's starting to become quite useful, which I think is really exciting. That is one of the most exciting pieces, I think. Or implications of all of this is how legitimately useful this device is going to be.
Computer screen in the office. The issue was only discoverable by viewing the systems via HoloLens in a real-world context on a one-to-one basis. And solving that problem before any physical construction had started meant they averted a delay of more than a week. So we're super proud to partner with Microsoft to transform to a new era in construction. Using Microsoft's latest technology with Trimble's unique, constructible, and connected workflows, we're actually enabling intuitive 3D for everyone on a project. So we're excited to be here today to announce the Trimble XR10 with HoloLens 2. This is the first HoloLens 2 enabled solution in the world for frontline workers in environments requiring certified hard hat safety or personal protection equipment. This system has all the same technical benefits of HoloLens 2 that you've heard about, but now with new construction workflow features to empower the worker in the field to do their work right first time. And using advanced Trimble software for design and construction, the XR10 lets architects, engineers, and contractors to bring the 3D constructible model detail and process all the way from office to field and on to the tool. So now you can visualize and build exactly what you want, and this helps you deliver your projects on time and in budget. The Trimble XR10 will be available for first customer shipment at the same time as Microsoft HoloLens 2.
Thank you, Roz.
I'm hearing rumors that the price point's going to be $3,500.
AI uses our cloud and our edges with intelligence.
So now you can visualize.
What was the last one? 3? 33?
32.
32.
3,000 was the original HoloLens.
Low latency AI
And this would be 35, or the helmet's 35.
A platform where the
The rumors I'm hearing is that just the headset is $3,500. That's rumors though. I don't think they've announced that yet.
Right.
I still want $599, but it's probably going to be like $2,500, I
I'm
think.
excited to announce that
Oh,
we're
here.
doing exactly that.
Azure,
We're
okay.
enabling developers to combine the power of HoloLens with the power of Azure by introducing a suite of mixed reality services. And although these are all cross-platform, HoloLens 2 was designed from the ground up with these services in mind. The first service we are announcing is Spatial Anchors, a fully cross-platform
Spatial anchors,
service
guys.
in AR Core, and of course, HoloLens. Put simply, this will enable the birth of the Internet of Holograms, a world where holograms can be shared with others across different devices in different form factors, a world where every device becomes a lens into our connected mixed world. The second service we're announcing today is remote rendering, a service that will help solve a key problem facing our community of developers. From automotive to manufacturing, from architecture to healthcare, our customers need highly precise and detailed representations of their 3D content. This service will enable developers to use the power
That's
of
going to help a
Azure
ton,
to
especially
directly
for
bring
architecture.
high-polygon content with no decimation to HoloLens, allowing HoloLens 2 to display holograms of infinite detail far in excess of what's possible with edge compute or rendering alone. When we combine the power of HoloLens with the power of Azure, our partners can deliver transformative solutions. So let's take a look at one of these next-generation experiences. Created by a great partner and a global leader in industrial IoT, PTC. PTC is using HoloLens and Azure together to drive digital transformation in industrial enterprises. And to show us, please help me welcome on stage the CEO of PTC and an inspiring mixed reality leader, Jim Heppelman.
Hey,
Hi,
Alex.
Jim.
Thank you. It's great to be here. PTC is focused on enabling industrial enterprises.
So are they implying then that the
capture
HoloLens
value
is
at
actually
the convergence
capable of
the
that
physical,
type of
digital, and
visualization,
human
that
worlds.
quality, but it
We
was
do
just
this with an industrial innovation
the
platform
onboard
that
processing that
includes
wasn't
ThingWorks for IoT
capable? So now
Yeah.
that they're
Vuforia
combining
for
with
mixed
Azure,
reality.
now we could have that level of
One of our
detail?
customers,
Yeah, exactly.
Hardened, part of the
Wow.
Colfax company, makes a line of aeration solutions, which are essentially gigantic blowers that allow wastewater to be treated and cleaned effectively. Howden uses Vuforia and ThingWorks to provide their customers with an integrated self-service solution to avoid costly and potentially dangerous downtime. To tell you more, I'd like to invite Maria Wilson, who is the global leader of data-driven
I think Preston
advantage
dropped off,
from
guys.
Howden, to join us on stage.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Maria.
Hi, Alex.
Hi, Maria.
Howden, like so many organizations in the world, is playing in markets where downtime is increasingly
I miss him already.
acceptable to our customers. We decided to use PTC's Vuforia Studio and a challenge to address this critical issue and to provide a really immersive mixed reality experience to our customers through
I'm back.
the use of HoloLens.
There he is.
Not in
Today,
virtual form, though.
We are streaming sensor data from our equipment into Azure IoT Hub directly into PTC's ThingWorks solution. And the seamless integration provides equipment operators everywhere in the world with the right information they need to keep the blower running at its best efficiency. Now, let's have a look at how easy it is to create content.
Let me know if
in
you get any
Vuforia
feedback.
Studio.
Oh, Preston's back
And
on.
I'll start by using Vuforia Studio drag and drop interface. This is a pretty seamless process because it allows me to import existing 3D CAD models of our equipment. Next, to include sensor data, I'll simply drag in a ThingWorx IoT gauge to the right position and bind that to the data stream from the Azure IoT Hub.
Looks like Sky's gone now.
Integration between
Oh,
ThingWorx
never
and
mind.
Azure IoT allows our customers to see a real-time visualization of the Hardened digital twin model overlaid on the actual blower using mixed reality. To further enhance this experience, we're also including instant access to other relevant asset documents, like drawings, maintenance history, and work instructions. Finally, with just one click, this whole experience is published to Azure and ready for the operator to view.
This published experience can now be used in two different ways. First, in the context of the physical machine, it provides seasoned operators with critical insights and instructions to keep the equipment up and running. But it can also be used in a hologram form to train new or less experienced workers before putting them into an actual operating environment. So Alex, would you mind sitting in for a new blower control room operator?
I'm excited. Let's do this. All right.
I love
HoloLens
this.
is on. I see before you. Let's start the application.
This is showing cloud rendering right now. Is that right?
But it can also be used in
You
a
might be pretty far ahead. I'm listening to him explain
Now I need to place it on stage. Let's pick a center stage. And
publishing.
place the
So you're probably seeing him publish it, right,
So
Sean?
Alex is now viewing the experience
Okay.
that Maria
All right.
published from
Yeah.
Euphoria Studio, which includes live IoT data streaming in from an actual
Now he's
blower
starting
out in the
it.
field.
Okay.
While this experience offers significant benefits from a time and cost of training perspective, thus far it's only been geared for individual participation. But now, let's make it more collaborative. By leveraging the Azure Spatial Anchors service
Spatial
within Euphoria
Anchors.
Studio and View, we can let Maria seamlessly join in Alex's experience.
Nice.
Maria can simply take out her iPad and launch Vuforia View. Once Maria points her iPad at the same location where Alex placed the blower, she can participate in the mixed reality experience, making it far more interactive and collaborative.
That's right, Jim. Now that Alex and I can share the same experience, I can create a number of different training scenarios. Alex, let's simulate a gear failure mode.
Uh-oh. I see their gear vibration went down, and I have here threshold exceeded. Please inspect. Let's go ahead and select that.
You imagine the day that
Alex, I
Microsoft
think
would
you
have
might
an
be dealing
Apple
with a broken
iPad
gear
in
tube.
one of their keynotes.
And you will probably have to
Times have
replace the
changed.
gear assembly.
All right, I'll roll up my sleeves and get some work done.
Yes,
here.
they have.
I'm ready.
Right, I'm gonna start the disassembly instructions for the gear.
Still definitely looks a lot more business oriented though, everything, right?
Oh yeah. I think
Yeah, they're all in on enterprise.
Yeah, they're all in. It's completely different than
Now that
when the
Alex is
HoloLens
using
1 was
HoloLens
announced.
2,
Wow, look
he
at him
has
grabbing
access to
that.
a wide range
Yeah,
of
definitely.
hand and eye tracking capabilities.
The way he's
They're
grabbing
all
it and the
available
responsiveness
in
is
View
crazy.
and View.
All right, let's put it back.
That is so awesome.
Fantastic.
Vuforia Studio allowed Maria and Howden to create a single mixed reality experience without worrying about which platform it would be viewed on.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time
So
working
Maria
with
chose
hand
to drive the
tracking
experience
and
from her iPad
digital
because it allowed her to
finger
present various training
occlusion.
scenarios through a 2D touch
It's
interface.
pretty amazing.
While Alex chose to view the experience in a HoloLens 2
In
because he wanted a
point, the
hands-free
occlusion, like they're putting
and the
hand
ability
in
to
a
view
way
and
that
interact
is
with the CAD model.
like believable.
Vuforia Studio's
Yeah, it looks
integration
natural.
with Azure Spatial
Yeah.
Anchor services took that one step further by allowing them to seamlessly share the same mixed reality experience.
Inspiring. Thank you so much,
Thanks so
Maria.
much, Alex.
Thank you, Alex.
Jim.
Thank you.
I'm just so inspired by the energy of our ecosystem, the vision our partners have and their ability to bring everything together. Today, you saw how spatial is reimagining collaboration through mixed reality, and we just saw how PTC is augmenting every worker to be more productive through mixed reality. Now, as we look to the future of computing, we still need to address one key barrier with technology today.
I feel like we're finally
The
watching
walls that
things
make
that
our
we were
world
like,
feel
what if,
divided
and we're finally
Yeah.
seeing them now, like
As
actually
leaders in mixed
working.
reality, we want to do it
Yeah.
differently. We want the third era of computing, the era of mixed reality, to be future forward and more culturally relevant. As members of the mixed reality community, we want the future to be open.
Ooh.
Open to your creativity, open to your ideas, open to your vision.
Open?
Now imagine what we accomplish as a mixed reality community when barriers are removed and we transition from walled gardens into a communal garden. Today, Microsoft is making durable commitments on certain core principles across the openness of our mixed reality ecosystem. These principles define the rights for all our mixed reality ecosystem participants. Principle number 1, we believe in an open App Store model.
Open
Now,
App Store
of course,
model.
we'll have Microsoft Store, but developers will have the freedom to create their own stores as first-class citizens in our experience.
We can create our own
Similar
stores.
to how Steam VR is a popular store for mixed reality content on Windows, we'll want any App Store provider to feel welcome within our ecosystem.
Okay.
Principle 2.
We're going to have to do that, right, Sean?
We believe in an open web browsing model.
Open
Now, of
web
course, we will have
browsing.
Microsoft Edge.
Chrome
But
for
developers
HoloLens.
will have the freedom to create web browsers as first-class citizens in our experience. And today, I am proud to announce that Firefox will be joining us.
Firefox
with a web
on
browsing
HoloLens.
experience native on HoloLens.
Native to HoloLens. Wow, that's a big jump.
We believe in an open API surface area and driver model.
What?
And we'll continue to participate and guide open standards like OpenXR so that anyone can innovate with our
That is
headsets,
crazy.
from the sensors that are being used to the differentiated experiences that are being created. Now, with these principles in place, imagine the innovation and imagine the breakthroughs. I have great hopes and great dreams for
A native Firefox.
in this
That's
ecosystem.
I'm surprised.
And to help us dream about this future, I am honored to invite an industry luminary to tell us about his dreams for a mixed reality ecosystem. From the sensors
OpenXR, Sean.
Founder and CEO of Epic,
Hey.
Tim Sweeney. Hi, Tim.
Hi, Alex. Thank you. You know, Epic Games and Microsoft have been close partners for more than 25 years. And we've really helped to shape the industry together with DirectX and Unreal, with Xbox and Gears of War, and most recently in opening up Fortnite with cross-platform play between 7 device families. And now we're here witnessing the birth
Unreal
of an entirely
Engine
new
with
generation of
HoloLens.
technology with augmented reality and HoloLens.
It's about time.
I believe that AR is going to be the primary platform of the future for both work and for entertainment. And you know, AR is going to play such an intimate role in our lives that we've got to establish clear ground rules respecting everyone's rights. That means open platforms, open ecosystems, and privacy protections that put the user first. And that is exactly what Microsoft is launching here today. So Epic will fully support Microsoft's HoloLens strategy now and for the long term. So we're starting with the Unreal Engine. HoloLens support is up and running now and coming to all developers in May. Unreal enables television and film producers, architects, and industrial designers to bring photorealistic final pixels to HoloLens in real time.
Unreal Engine, there you go.
We also make games. Perhaps you've heard of some of them. And though I'm not here to announce a game or a consumer AR strategy yet, I am here to tell you that in the years to come, Epic will support HoloLens in all of our endeavors. We'll support HoloLens as an open platform, and we will resist attempts to build walled gardens around our lives.
Thank you so much, Tim.
Thanks, Alex.
To close, I'm excited to announce that starting today, you can start coding with our mixed reality services on Azure, where we have the most accurate, most open, and easiest to integrate cross-platform services for mixed reality. And on HoloLens.com, you can pre-order HoloLens 2. Bundles start at just $125 per month.
Whoa!
Or pre-order the standalone HoloLens 2 Enterprise Edition.
$125 a month.
$5,000 is now $3,500.
Okay, enterprise version from 5,000 down to 3,500.
And I hope the path is now clear for the third wave of computing. Let's keep building it together so that we can collectively start to shape this, not as a technology wave of computing, but as a human wave of computing. A wave where I hope you will enjoy creating the world of your dreams. Now, speaking of dreams, I leave you with one last video, an inspiring story by an inspiring partner. A partner
What was that
will
price point again, Sean?
Healthcare with HoloLens.
$3,500 for the
Value
enterprise
that will
version,
empower
or
physicians
$125 per
worldwide
month.
to achieve more. Thank you.
Wow,
In the
interesting.
image-guided therapy business of Philips, one patient every single second somewhere on Earth is treated with one of our products. So that's 28 million patients a year could be treated because of the work that we do here. That was the big reason I came to Philips. Image-guided therapy is modern-day surgery without the incision. We're navigating tiny instruments through the body through incisions no larger than a pencil point. We're relying solely on X-ray images or medical imagery to guide us. So that means we are always looking at a screen of data.
With HoloLens, we can take it to the next level. We are a leader in image-guided therapy. And with Sirian, we created an industry-leading platform that customers really love. What's really cool about it is we've leveraged novel touchscreen technology to create a very powerful working spot for the physician. Our ultimate goal is to help doctors do procedures better, to help them innovate the procedure. With HoloLens, we can create a completely different experience, a working domain which is really tailored around the needs of the physician.
For complex procedures, physicians need to go from one screen to the other really rapidly. We can now get these screens to come in just by voice recognition, by eye tracking. This is all about efficiency. If patients are being treated and the procedure can be shortened, it's very beneficial for the patient.
At Philips, we strongly believe that technology is not the goal, technology should be the enabler. What we want is that the physician can just concentrate on the procedure and the patient, get them home faster and healthier. This partnership between Philips and Microsoft can have our users experience something completely new, something almost mind-blowing, something that they didn't think was possible, and help them improve care. That's a breakthrough. That's a complete game changer.
All right, I think that's it, guys. That it?
Mine's still going, but
Oh, okay.
now I think that's it. Well, I
Okay.
guess you could tell me because you're 20 seconds ahead.
All right. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a post announcement discussion. Maybe we'll take a 15-minute break or so. Maybe 15,
Wow.
20-minute break. So,
Right. So we cannot even buy it without, I guess there's only the commercial pricing?
yeah, so let's wait. Let's save all of our post announcement thoughts for the next live stream. It's going to be coming on in just a moment here, 12:30 p.m. So let's plan to come back at 12:30. I will probably use the same Hangouts link, and Nima, I think, will be joining us as well. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the live stream, but thank you so much. Stay tuned. We'll be right back for the post announcement discussion where we can share all of our thoughts. Okay.
See you soon.